It is nearly done now, or at least the first phase of it is, the Ukkudu Workforce Village. The finishing touches are now being placed on the facility ahead of Thursday's ribbon-cutting ceremony. The village has been a lightning rod for the buildup. Originally meant to house as many as 15,000 H2 workers, the units in place now will house only 2,000, and the existing permits will allow no more than 500 at one time. But it's a scalable facility, says Yonex Vice President Dave Tydenko, and the initial plans have been scaled back in line with the buildup zone downsizing.
Obviously, we are concerned about what is happening in the Congress. We've had reassurances from Congresswoman Berdalio that this thing is moving forward, and that we anticipate that because we're scalable, we'll be able to meet the demands of what we anticipate. Even if it was half the size of what was originally anticipated, you're still going to need a sizable amount of workers. And
the village is fully permitted within limits. They have a water permit after Yonex built a 16-inch water line into the facility.
We've already installed a 16-inch water line that is supporting this village, but beyond supporting our village, it actually is beneficial to all the other landowners that are along this route because now they'll be able to hook up to water capacity, which we spent about $1.6 million, and we dedicate this now to GWA to manage and operate.
And they also got a permit to hook a sewer line up to the northern wastewater treatment plant, although that remains the key factor limiting the number who can live here to just 500 for now.
We're good for 500, and then over the next few months we're going to be working with GWA and EPA to monitor what kind of systems we can put in place to increase our occupancy so long as it doesn't negatively impact the capacity here.
It is a state-of-the-art facility for Guam. It not only had to meet Guam code, but the military's as well, which required certain standards for living space and bathroom facilities, mandating a recreational room and a health clinic on site, not just for the workers' protection and well-being, but for the rest of us as well, to ensure that the influx of foreign workers do not bring diseases like tuberculosis with them to Guam.
We now have built this facility based on these new laws and regulations, and I think what we're saying is that if we are being held to this standard, the entire contracting community must be held to that same standard as well.
Currently, there are about 5,000 temporary workers on island engaged in various construction projects, but many of them are living in substandard conditions.
We want to be part of the solution. If there is a need for us to step up to the plate and work with these folks to get them in quality living conditions, we're willing to do that.
The first 200 workers are expected to arrive at the new Ukkudu Workforce Village in October. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.